It's been confirmed. Outlander is coming to an end with their 8th season. Fortunately, there's some good news for fans too. There's a brand new prequel on the way. But first, let's dig into more pressing matters. Which Outlander season would be the last?
What's wrong with you? Why are you helping? You heard what the governor said.
As you all know, Outlander has 6 seasons out right now. Of course, many of us would think that the show would end with the 7th season, but good for us. The story still needs some development, and so the 7th season will not be the last one. Instead, the show was renewed for an 8th season, and that's where the story will end. The last season of the show will be shorter, compared to the previous seasons. It's going to have a total of 10 episodes, unlike the 7th season, which has a total of 16 episodes. One cool thing about the show ending is that it's going to end as the longest-running original in Starz history. President Original Programming at Starz, Catherine Busby, talked about the show's ending and said that everyone involved in making Outlander one of the most loved shows worldwide were happy to bring the series to a conclusion. Where Claire and Jamie's love story comes to a good end. She added that before the show ends, there are a lot of untold things that need to be told through the series.
He's not to be trusted.
Catherine also said that she, just like all of us fans, was excited to see where the storyline is going to lead us in the next season, before the series comes to an end. John Bell, the actor who plays young Ian, said that the series is going to end with a bang, and that everyone behind the Outlander is going to do their best to tell this amazing story just the way it should be told. But before we prepare for some endings, we have some new beginnings to look forward to, like the Outlander prequel. I don't know much about it, but I do know one thing. It's going to be based on the love story of Jamie Fraser's parents. Brian Fraser and Ellen Mackenzie are finally going to get the spotlight fans have been asking for.
If the governor requires taxes, we'll pay our fair share.
We are finally going to get an insight into their love life and how their love blossomed over time. But knowing how the Outlander went and how the writers like to play things out, we doubt that it's going to be another boring love story. Matthew B. Roberts, who will be responsible for the show-running duties, had a lot to say about the upcoming prequel. He said that, at its core, the prequel is going to be a warm love story.
Darts of the wicked.
Now that's one to get the fandom excited. The showrunner also said that the show is going to be about what a person can do, what lengths a person can go to, just to find love, in a time when love is considered a luxury.
A man stubborn enough to speak English to Highland men is a man.
Roberts then added that the prequel will explore true love in a time when marriages are done for political, strategic reasons, or financial gains. Now, Matthew may have not told us a lot about the plot, but this little can go a long way. We know the theme, main characters, and how the show will roll out for the most part.
Do you mind if I sit?
Not to mention, we also got hints about what kind of problems the two lovers would have to face, just to be united forever. But that's not the only part that makes you go, "Aww." Wait till you find out what he said about the meaning behind the title of the prequel.
To the loyal residents of Fraser's Ridge.
Outlander, Blood of My Blood, has a hidden meaning. The title sounds a little weird at first. That's what I thought too when I first read it. But once you think more about it, and hear out what showrunner Matthew B. Roberts said about it, it all makes perfect sense. Roberts said that the prequel's title is a direct reference to Jamie's vows to Claire.
The devil finds work for idle hands, Malva. Be off with you.
Now that's an awe-worthy title. No, he also said that there are going to be a lot of names, and a lot of faces that Outlander fans would recognize in the prequel.
You'd be advised to stifle your glee.
Apparently, these faces played a very important role in Brian Fraser and Ellen Mackenzie's love story, and how it all developed. Lucky for us, Roberts didn't stop there. He also told us some more good news about the love story of Jamie and Claire.
Yes, I'm going to make matches. I know how in theory, and I'll be careful.
The showrunner said that their storyline might be coming to an end on the Outlander with the 8th season, but we still have the prequel to peek into the past life of Jamie's parents. And here's the best part of it all. Diana Gabaldon, the incredible author behind the books that the Outlander is based on, is going to continue writing about Jamie and Claire.
Take a more aggressive stance.
But are you suggesting that we send soldiers?
So their story will live on, even if it's just as words in a book. But if you're dying to know what happens next, after the show ends, you always have the books to turn to. Now, the good news doesn't end there. The president of original programming at Starz, Catherine Busby, said a lot about the prequel too. Apparently, it's not just us looking forward to the prequel. One thing's for sure, we're all super excited to watch the last 2 seasons of Outlander, but that comes with this bittersweet feeling. So it doesn't feel all that good, right? But then you talk about the upcoming prequel, and it's all just good news.
She can take care of. I'd be in the way. She wants you.
Well, just like us, Catherine is also excited for it all to roll out. She said that the whole team responsible for giving us the Outlander on Starz is very excited about this prequel, because now they can peel back the layers of the Outlander universe.
Like it? They do?
And let the fans of the show see where it all really started. She then credited Matthew, Meryl, and Ronald for their past work in the show, and said that they will continue to bring their vision and creativity to this prequel, just the way they did to the Outlander.
What if Edison had said that?
Edison was a man.
She said that everyone in the cast and behind the prequel is genuinely very excited to see how everything turns out and how fans react to this new expansion of the Outlander universe. Now, after talking so much about the prequel,
And their parents, they know I disapprove of superstitions.
It's all right.
I know you all have one burning question in your minds right now. When will the prequel come out? Well, I wish I had an answer to that, because trust me, the wait is killing me just as much as it's killing you guys. We don't have any more information about when the series could come out. All we have for now are speculations.
Hold still, man.
Jamie, the bucket.
If you think about it, right now, Season 7 of The Outlander hasn't aired either. It's going to air sometime in the summer. And then there's the 8th and final season of the show too. So, many fans think that the prequel will come out once the show is finished. Which does sound like a smart decision. That way the hype around the Outlander universe won't die out, and the prequel will do great in ratings too. None of us even know if shooting for the prequel has started yet.
Mistress Fraser.
But honestly, I doubt it has. It'll be a long time before we get to see the prequel on our screens. So there's no reason for the crew to rush anything. Although rumors about the prequel started way back in 2020.
Time.
When the prison was closed, eh?
It has only recently been greenlit and confirmed. And that's all about the Outlander ending with the 8th season and the upcoming Outlander prequel. See you guys in the next video.